Post the First World War, boundaries in Europe had to be redrawn. New countries had to be created. That was the price of peace in those times. Now, in the middle of a pandemic, the Afghan Taliban wants the country's president to step down. It is the price of peace as quoted by a terror group. Peace, you see, is an expensive commodity. That is, unless you happen to be looking at North Korea. There, the Supreme Leader is happy exchanging peace for fine liquor. Our next story is neither about Austria-Hungary nor the Taliban. It is about Kim Jong-un, the dictator of North Korea. He is ready to talk denuclearization in exchange for fine liquor and suits.
North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un is in a fix. His country has been overrun by the pandemic, drowned by floods and overwhelmed by a food crisis. Even after military and emergency reserves were released, Pyongyang found itself 1 million tons short on rice. Misery-stricken, Kim was forced to re-engage with the world. In July, North Korea restored hotlines with the South. One of the first messages was addressed to the United States. What did it say? North Korea is ready to restart denuclearization talks, but not without conditions. Pyongyang said the US must first lift sanctions. This includes the ban on metal exports, import of refined fuel, luxury goods, fine liquor and suits. We are talking Armani and Bulgari. Who needs luxury in the middle of a crisis? Well, a member of the South Korean Parliamentary Intelligence Committee said, I asked which necessities they want the most. And they said high-class liquors and suits, which included not just for Kim Jong-un's own consumption, but to distribute to Pyongyang's elite. Will the US open the liquor tap to ensure the flow of conversation? Let's get some context here. North Korea has heaps of sanctions imposed on it. Some are by the United Nations Security Council, some by the United States. Then there are also sanctions from Japan and South Korea. The ban on luxury goods was imposed by the UN. Can Washington lobby for its removal? Well, not single-handedly. What it can do is lift its own sanctions on North Korea. America has done that in the past. In 2018, there were talks of denuclearization. Kim Jong-un had met then US President Donald Trump in Singapore. The two went for walks and even posed for the shutters. The next year, the two leaders met in Vietnam. There, the talks were cut short. It was all about the sanctions, complained Trump. Reuters reported that Pyongyang wanted all UN sanctions lifted in exchange of partial closure of a nuclear plant. Washington did not agree, and the DPRK leader went back home only to start firing a barrage of missiles. Cut to 2021. Donald Trump is out of office, and a new leader has emerged in Pyongyang, Kim Yo-jong. She is Kim Jong-un's sister, and reportedly more unpredictable than him. Under Joe Biden, Washington is looking to explore diplomacy for denuclearization. But a grand bargain is out of the question. The list may not qualify as grand, but that call is for the White House to take. What we can tell you is that lifting of sanctions and denuclearization will not happen overnight. The North and the South will first have to achieve a thaw. The two Koreas have already restored hotlines. Reports suggest a joint liaison office and a summit could be next. And it is only after this that formal talks with Washington could resume. For now, North Korea is sending mixed signals. On the one hand, Kim Jong-un is offering talks in exchange of luxury goods. On the other hand, his sister is threatening South Korea. Well, headlines like these won't help Kim Jong-un's cellar. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.